Hi, welcome to GMST Solutions Private Limited Digital Learning. So, in the part of how to crack full stack Java interview, the question number 21. Question number 21. So, the question is what is transient and volatile keyword in Java? And we have the synchronized keyword also. When you use the volatile, I will explain that. So, where to use the transient keyword and what is use of the transient keyword and volatile keyword is the volatile keyword about information. Okay. So, best simple example we'll take and explain clearly. So, what is the transient keyword and volatile keyword? So what is use of the transient and volatile? So example ways. Okay. Just go for the coding. So here I'm taking the simple example. Class, employee or student, anything you can take. Implement serializable. Implement serializable. See, the serializable is a marker interface. So physically there is no data inside the interface. It will provide the runtime behavior to the implemented classes. Serializable is inbuilt marker interface. And the employee class, just a warning, if you want to add the serial version id, so what is use of the serial version id? So we have the encoding and decoding. So while encryption and decryption of the your employee data, you have to use the same serial version id. If it is mismatching, you will get the serial version id mismatch exception, you will get it. So we need to use the same serial version id while encoding the data, while decoding the data. Example, you have the WhatsApp, your mobile number is sending the message to your friend. So there is a your friend number is same, then only you can read the data from your message. If it is different, it will go to the different person, not to the exact what you are expecting the person. So encoding and decoding, the version of the id is the same. If it is mismatching, you will get the serial version id mismatch exception. Okay, so that is information about the serial version id and what is the serializable interface. It is marker interface. Okay, inside that I'm taking the few properties, public int id. So while storing the data, means while writing the data to the either database or files or any other location. So what are the important data is that data we need to store into the databases. Okay, any location. So id is mandatory, and the name I'm taking the employee name, and employee company, if you want to take employee company, so you can store it. And so we have the int pin code. The pin code is not important, because if you go for the search for the either city wise, either pin code wise, we can read the information about the that city. So that is not secret data. So pin code is storing into the database, that is taking the memory space. For avoiding that so unimportant records to the database, we have the transient keyword. So transient keyword, what it will do, so exclude in the serialization. It won't encode the data to the your databases or where you are writing the data. So it will exclude from the serialization. Means the pin code, it won't store the data. So what is the default value for your class variable? The integer type is a 0, you will get the 0 while reading the data. But so it won't take the any memory space in your database. So transient is nothing but excluding in serialization, means excluding in encoding, encryption, so where you are writing the data. So unimportant records, if you want to exclude that, we will use the transient keyword. It won't store into the database. So that is transient keyword. So how to use. And coming to the volatile keyword, see, I have taken the inside the class. So I'm taking the private volatile keyword int some same pin code. Okay, pin code or any something that is not secret data. Okay, example, I'm taking the value. So this is a simple value. So the pin code here also I'm taking the value, something it is unsecured data, it is not that much important. So it means the volatile keyword means we have the synchronization is nothing but thread safety. If you want to lock and unlock the data, so we will go for a synchronized block. But if you want to exclude that synchronization, we will use the volatile keyword. Synchronization is nothing but thread locking and unlocking operation. So example, I'm taking the synchronized block. Inside that, if I take any message, now the message variable is the thread safety variable. Inside that, we are taking the synchronized block. And if you want to take inside the method, so on the method level, so we can lock inside the method open brace to close brace, all the data is the synchronized data. If you want to go for the piece of code, we will use the synchronized block, that is locking unlocking on the threads. If you go for the method, So that is for the method level locking. So thread, it will allow the only one thread to do the operation get user method if you want to use. So at a time more than one thread it won't use because of the synchronized. It will lock on the object because it is non-static method. So block is the piece of code. If you want to lock for the thread safety, we will use the synchronized block. Okay. So volatile keyword, if you want to exclude from the synchronization in the sense in the part of locking unlocking on the threads. If you want to exclude that, we will go for the volatile keyword. Synchronized keyword, we will use the non-static method. It is object level locking, and the block level we can go for the piece of code. And if you want to take static method, class level locking. So three ways we can achieve synchronization: thread safety, class level locking, and method level lock, object level locking, and block level locking. Static void. So many method name we can take it. So it is static method is a class level. Entire class it will lock whenever you use the say hello method. So inside that class, maybe important data is there, unimportant data is there, it will lock entire class. If you go for the non-static, object level locking. So where we need to apply the synchronized keyword. So where we need to lock object level, either class level, where we have the more thread safety we need, there we can go for the class level. If you want object level, you can go for the non-static method. If you want to go for the piece of code, we will go for the synchronized block. So once again, I'm repeating. So transient keyword is nothing but if you want to exclude from the serialization. Serialization is nothing but write operation. Write is nothing but encrypting, means Java objects we are converting into a stream of bytes, storing into the either database or files, chips, wherever you are storing. So if you want to exclude that data, unimportant data, to maintain the memory space, so we will go for the tangent keyword. Unimportant data it won't store. So that keyword where we are applying on that property will be excluded from serialization, the tangent data. The same we have the volatile keyword. The volatile keyword means whenever you use the volatile keyword with the help of the multi-threading concept, it won't participate in the thread locking unlocking. It is excluding from the synchronization operation. Synchronization is nothing but, so if you go for the non-static method, object level locking. If you go for the block level, the piece of code we can lock it. If you go for the static method, class level locking. So in that thread safety, the thread locking unlocking operation, it will exclude from the synchronization operation. Volatile keyword. Tangent exclude from the serialization. Volatile exclude from the synchronization. Thread safety. So remember, tangent is the excluding from the write operation. So it is serialization. Exclude from the serialization. Volatile keyword excluding from the synchronization block, locking and unlocking operation. Randomly we can access this property. If you participate inside the synchronized block, that is a thread safety, one by one only we can access, but not the randomly. That is the thing. Okay. So I hope understanding what is the synchronization, what is the volatile keyword, what is the tangent keyword, what is the serializable class. That class we can use the serializable tangent keyword and serial version ID also. Okay, this is the basic information about tangent keyword, synchronized keyword, and volatile keyword. So if you give this information with a syntax or code, if you help to the any interviewer, definitely you can satisfy the question. Okay, thank you. If you have any questions or regarding this question, if you have any confusion, you can write a comment in our comment box. We'll discuss in detailed manner. Okay, thank you for everyone. So please subscribe and share to their friends. So to learn the good knowledge on the Java and crack the any interview, either service based company or product based company. So follow and crack the interview.